We are in Joyce, Kilmer Memorial Forest. I've been repeating that name over and over in this video. Who was Joyce Kilmer? According to Wikipedia, he was a very appreciated veteran. I think he was, yeah, here it is. He was a poet as well. If we look at it, he died during World War I. He died 14, 18, so probably in his early 30s. Yep. He was a poet here, if I'm not mistaken. Born and raised here in North Carolina. And this is the reason why we're here. We're gonna walk 2 miles trying to see if we can get some views of these big trees. About 400 years or more. And that was back in early 1900s. It's probably way older than that by now. So all these trees are probably, and the older one probably is in its 50 years old. And this is what we're gonna do today if we are lucky. I'm probably gonna also get my walking stick because I left it in the car, so I'm gonna head real quick back and gonna keep going. I'll catch you later. A lot of streams, and I appreciate the management of this park for making these small bridges even with a little stream. I guess at some point when it gets really bad, when rain starts coming down or snow melts up in this mountain, it creates a big flow of water coming in. So I appreciate that they make bridges. Let's keep going. I also appreciate the stairs. Okay. There have been a lot of also falling trees going on lately. They have probably dealt a lot of with storms and high wind. Some stream of water up here. Be careful here, a lot of mud and slick rocks. You can slip, very careful. So be careful here. It looks all this moss gives it another level of like a fantastic enchanted type of forest. Very, very interesting. We're in the middle of winter. By the time you're watching this, is probably already closer to summer. I think this is the tree. Take a look at that. I am almost 6 feet tall, 200-pound man. I think you can fit 4 or 5 of me, and there was still a little bit of space in there. Let me see if I can take a picture from afar. I think it's the tree. Not sure. If I find something else, I will let you know. I saw another trunk. It was already probably a couple years already since has been dead, but this one is still standing. There's another in the background over there, so I don't know. I'll have to figure it out once I get some signal. There's another tree stump, looks to be very old. Okay, it's a lower loop, number 43. There's a marker here. Okay, there's another loop going up here. Hey, there's another tree over there. It's the upper loop. I think you'll have more of the bigger trees up here. It's gonna be a loop. It's is gonna be a shorter one compared to the one we basically it's gonna be going back there. We're gonna go up here and then end up back here. Alright, let's keep going. There's another big tree over there. All this green moss, as I said before, it gives the illusion of this is an enchanted forest. I really like how this looks. And I hope that this is well maintained and it can last here for this county for a long time. The kids of the kids of the kids can enjoy it. It is beautiful. I really want to move here. I wish I could move here, but it's very remote. And probably the winters here are no joke at all. Must be very hard to keep yourself cool and warm. Surprisingly, I've been sweating a bit. It probably went up to the 40s. When I was here this morning, it was in the upper 30s. Anyway, I'll catch you later if I find another big tree. This one is big, but not the big I'm looking for. Alright, I think we'll find another one. So you get the idea of why I'm doing this. Wow. This one's way bigger than the one I just walk in. It's probably one of the biggest trees you will see on this side of the country. There's of course there's big trees in this southeast of the United States, but they are very far and in between, far in between. Oh yeah, this one is definitely the biggest I have seen so far. There's more down here, but I think that one definitely takes the cake. This is the biggest one I have seen in this forest. Wow. There's more up here. And again, wow. These are huge. I will say this is worth it. You don't have to spend a little bit of money. Of course, you have to spend time on the road. Not to make careful around the road. A lot of people speeding, and police of course got them some tickets, so please be careful here. Obey the laws, traffic laws, obey the speed limits. and you will get really good on time. You will still get here on time. Of course, you will have traffic jams, but this is worth it. All that headache, all that heartache. At the end of the day, it's gonna worth it if you keep your nose clean, watch your traffic, watch your driving, and you will be fine. Wow. You will find Bigfoot over here for sure. Yeah, I won't jinx myself. I don't want to fail. I don't want to meet Bigfoot, please. Anyway, let's keep going. Anyway, wow. The trail gets a little bit sketchy. There's a big tree down it and then go up here. I don't know if we're on the right path. Again, apparently there was recently some really bad storms. There's a lot of big down trees up here. So we will continue up here. Again, if I find something of interest, I will show it. If not, yeah, like this big tree here. Again, it's not as big as the one we just passed, but get an idea. Wow. You're big. It's like a mini version of the Avenue of the Giants that is over there in California. It's not sequoia trees, but there's I don't know if they're, I'm not sure what type of trees these are. Poplar? I don't know. You tell me. I am ignorant. If not, I will probably gonna put it in the description once I start processing this video. And for sure there will be a lot of footage in this video. If everything goes right, it will be good. Wow. I've seen big trees when I live, but not this amount of big trees. I think, yeah, there's one where I live, but it's in a very busy avenue. It's impossible for me to stop and read. There's a plaque next to it, but I don't know exactly what it says. Anyway, let's keep going. For scale, I'm gonna put my walking stick here so you get an idea how big it is, how wide the trunk is. Yeah, it looks like this one didn't make it too far. I can fit really comfortably in there. So it look like a improvised shelter in case of bad weather. I had to cover it with some leaves and tree and branches, but otherwise you can fit a full grown adult here. Yep. I can fit in comfortably. Somebody up to 7 feet can fit in here comfortably. It's a nice shelter. Put a nice fire at the entrance. Yeah, and this is the rest of that tree apparently. It looks like they burned it from inside. Or it was shake. Poor tree. Alright, let's keep going. It's a short loop, but a little bit, as I said again, sketchy at the point. I think we're getting into the end of this loop and getting back to the big loop. There's a lot of stones in between and streams, but otherwise it is doable if you have proper footwear, socks, preferably wool, so you don't get your feet wet, and it's keep you warm in the weather, and this weather is cold weather. Very, very, very scenic, and of course it's free, which is the best thing about it. The only bad thing is it's way remote. It's a very remote park, but it is very good. I really enjoy it. It's like the mirror of the other side of the trail. Hopefully I can hear the river back again. You can go up there, you can hear nothing, but up down here I can start hearing the river flowing again. What do you know, we found another big old tree here. And another one. This one looks to be about to die. There's a hole at the top. Not sure. Again, I still don't know what species of trees these big old trees are. I'll be a good thing to left behind is to plant one of these trees in probably your family's land, so they can remember. Of course, you have a land, of course. Or in your city, so people can remember, hey, that was that guy or that lady. I'm just waffling now. It's another big tree here. I would call this the Avenue of the Giants of the East Coast. Well, you know somewhere else that has big trees on the eastern side of the United States, you let me know. But for me, this is my first look at centenarian trees outside of Georgia. I know in Georgia we have 2 large trees. I already spoil it. If I unlock it today, if I fill it today, I want to visit at least one of them, and hopefully for the next episode or tomorrow I'll visit the other one. there's some springs in this mountain. This mountain has a lot of water. So that explains why some trees are probably too drunk in water, and I have no idea. I still don't know why there's so many big trees that fell like this. That looks like this a very healthy land. But there's a lot of rocks, so I don't know if the rocks have to do with something with the soil quality. I am not a hydrologist or a geologist or a biologist for that matter to know if any of that affects these trees. Wow. You take the trees for granted, but it's a matter of also to make sure you're watching over. You're the steward of the well-being. So you see trees, just don't cut like crazy. Just check the trees. I see a lot of videos from people like Postan, which is another YouTube channel I like to watch a lot. He likes a lot about how to choose your trees, how to cut, which are the trees that should be left alone. There's another big tree here. It looks like a small place for squirrels to hide. Probably some bigger animals like raccoons or opossums. Probably some birds as well. It is amazing. Nature is really amazing. Anyway, catch you all later. I will see if I can reach the trail back again. And if I'm lucky, we're gonna do the small trail down to one of the second largest trees in Georgia. We're gonna leave North Carolina after this, which is a shame because I didn't realize how freaking scenic this trail and the road by itself was. So scenic going up here. And I drove here late last night and I was unable to see anything, but probably coming back I will be able to see some of that stuff. Anyway, wow. I really want to stay here at some point. I hate to stay here for so short. The main reason why I don't want to stay for too long here, I don't want to wait until the end of the day because they're expecting heavy rain and snow mixture this afternoon. Is that a bone? No. That looks to be a piece of wood. Oh my god. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, I see where that piece of wood came from. It's probably from this tree here. So my stump from that tree. Whew! I was freaking out. I thought that Jason would show up out of nowhere. Anyway. Oh man, I'm just waffling now. Catch you all later. Alright, we're back. My instinct served me well. We're gonna go down here now. We just came from there. We get there and we come back from there. From this side. We're gonna go down from this side now. Thank you to whoever approved this forest, and of course Mr. Kilmer for inspiring folks to embrace conservationship of nature. It's one of the things that I really appreciated. We need to love our land as much as we love the people. Of course, that's how it is. That's the way it is to me. Beautiful. Thank you for everybody that made this happen. All right. More crossings. Those mountains on the distance, well, we're in that mountain range, so I assume these are either the Smokies or part of the Appalachian Trail. No, not the part of Appalachian. We're still maybe not. Debatable. So we're probably in the Blue Mountains or the Smoky Mountains. The Blue Ridge Mountain is going up there to Kentucky and West Virginia. You know that song from John Denver. Anyway, we are probably halfway, probably 5.5 miles, half a mile from the parking lot. I'm gonna, once we get there, I will plan if we will be able to make the other trail today. Probably are like 2 miles from where we're supposed to be, or 2 hours from where we're supposed to be in Georgia. So the plan is to do that one after this. One, because I don't want to cross Atlanta again with the traffic, so I will be able to do a double trip, basically doubling the amount of travel time in another day, so I can wrap this up and get this out of my list, or wait until later in the year or next year. And I don't want to deal with the bugs or the amount of people coming in for summertime. So I will plan, because this is Friday, it's gonna be a long weekend, and I don't feel like I have too much stuff to do at home, so I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. Whatever time it's gonna take me to finish that trail, I'm gonna take it. Hopefully get there by 12, go for a hike, see the tree I want to see, and wrap things up from there. So that's the plan. And lo and behold, we're probably getting to the entrance. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Safe travels. See you guys the next one, hopefully in the same video or the next video. whatever that I plan ahead. In the meantime, have a good one, safe travels, see you guys later.